Hello everyone, Railgan here with another ZvT game. Today we're having a look at this game that I played against My Insanity Smile. And we will have a look at the transition from Ling Baneling to Mutalisk and how we will eventually close out the game with that. Right from the start you might notice that I'm going for my typical pool hatch gas opener. This time I'm not going for the 3 roaches however. My goal is to get Ling speed out, do some drops and then get up the +1 carapace upgrade for my Zerglings, since most Terrans nowadays do go for only 1 attack damage upgrade. And the carapace upgrade also helps a lot against tanks, so that's kind of what I'm going for. My first 100 gas went straight to the spawning pool, my second 100 gas to the Overlord speed. I need a total of 12 links, 4 links to 8 links over here to drop into the main, 4 links over here to drop into the natural. Now this does not always work out the way I want it to. This game my Baneling Nest and Evolution Chamber are a little bit delayed. I usually want to start them around 3:30, this time I built them around the 4-minute mark. My third base is also a little bit delayed, so everything is a little bit strange. So here are my 4 Banelings and my 8 links. Right here I want to talk a little bit about the way the drops work. My goal is to drop the links into the main base. Reason is most Terrans have their army at their natural. Drop the banelings at the natural because usually the SCVs will go from the main base to the natural and I might be able to get a nice clump of SCVs and do a lot of damage with them that way. At home I'm going for the second gas. Right here you can see my Overlord is ready, only 7 links, 7, 8 doesn't really matter too much. I have a lot of links at home to attack him as well. The banelings go in, do a little bit of damage, he loads up to do some counter attack. I immediately notice, right here what I notice is he has no units at home. I go for all these links and if I see no units at home that means he's going to attack me. What I produce because of that are a lot of links and queens. I need the queens to kill the medivacs and I need the links to kill the rest. I'm also morphing in a couple of banelings just to help a little bit, while my drops do eventually get cleaned up, killing a total of 15 workers. Pretty good. Right there a huge Widow Mine hit. I didn't really expect him to have a Widow Mine, so I lost quite a few units here. Cleaning up what I can. I still do not have my lair started. I only have the carapace upgrade, because as I said, most Terrans go for only the damage upgrade. He in fact hasn't started any upgrades because of all the attacks. My harassment kind of threw him off his game. On this side of the map I'm cleaning up his drop a little bit, trying to deal with that. Droning up more, preparing myself to take all the additional gases. My lair started around 6:30 this game, you can start it earlier, later, doesn't really matter too much. I just kind of take it once I feel comfortable in the game. Morphing additional banelings because he might go for a pretty huge attack soon. And I can also drop some links and banelings into his base yet again, with my drop overlords that I still have around. It's important to keep your queens alive, spread some creep. Most Terrans will usually simply unload their marines at one point or another, so you can try to hunt that down. Once my lair finishes I start the Spire. The baneling speed is also important and I delay my upgrades a little bit. Even though the upgrades are important, they're not as important as the rest of the things I can get. Now my Link Hunter did a little bit of damage to his third, nothing major. I'm trying to deal with this marine tank harassment right now. As you can tell my Spire is not done, so it's hard for me to do too much to him. Engaging through a choke like that can be risky. The problem is his tanks can simply be lifted and saved, since I do not have any queens left to hunt them down. I went up to a total of 6 gases. I started my 2-2 once I had the gas for it as well, and of course the minerals. And once I have my Mutalisks out, the first thing to do is of course take out this attack right here. Now the Mutalisks go in, immediately try to take out whatever they can, clean up the rest. A counter attack in the meanwhile is going on the other side of the map. Upgrade wise I'm way ahead. I have 2-2 on the way. He only has a +1 damage upgrade and just now started the +2 damage upgrade and his +1 armor has not even finished. So I'm making a little bit more drop overlords right now to maybe get another cool drop in on him. I'm trying to keep his tank count as low as possible. I didn't really notice that tank because it was kind of outside of my camera angle if I attack like this. Keeping the Liberator count low is equally as important. I'm trying to split my Mutalisks as good as I can, and I try to fight with my Ling Baneling against his Marines. I take out that eBay with my Lings, focus it down a little bit too, even though it costs me ever so slightly. Morphing a lot more Bane. Since I killed most of his tanks and Liberators, he doesn't really have an answer to mute the Baneling. Pure Marine, of course, does decent against Banelings, but not that good. Especially if I'm ahead in upgrades. Now he goes for a counter, but I'm already prepared for that. Right here. Trying to take care of that tank. My Banelings, I moved away with my Banelings because I don't want them all to run into a tank and die. Take out all his Medivacs, and that's pretty much it for this game. So what I did was I opened with 2 quick drops, Lings into the main base, Banelings into the natural. Then I had to defend against his Marines while I was getting ahead in terms of upgrades. Delayed my gas for a long time, was only on 2 gases. Had some defensive Banelings, a lot of Queens. Eventually went up to Lair, built a Spire, Baneling Nest afterwards with the Baneling speed, and only then did I start my 2-2 upgrades. That's pretty much it. Also built a macro hatchery so I can be safe, and kept his tank and Liberator count low with my Mutalisk while I got to a lot of Ling and Banelings that did a lot of damage to him. Up to 86 total workers. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this ZvT. We had a lot of CVC and CVP in the last couple days. If you want the replay, it's in the description. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.